What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Chirac News, and today I'm dropping my debut video for this channel, which is mainly going to be dedicated to the Southside Chicago hip hop scene and the GDBD war going on in the Woodlawn, Washington Park, Inglewood, Park Manor, Grand Crossing, basically that whole South Side area right there. We're not really going to talk too much about the West or the North sides, but eventually I might get into that. I'm going to try to keep this channel all facts, and yeah, man, it's finna be a real hot summer, so there isn't really a good YouTube channel dedicated to the whole South Side Chicago ever since academics stopped doing the war in Chirac, really. I mean, we got Chicago World News, shout out him, but I'm going to try to do a little something different for y'all. Like I said, just facts only, no goofy shit, no foo-foo, no lulu, man. So this video right here is going to be just specifically on the death sites of TB, Tyquan World TB, and O Block T-Roy. So I'm not going to get into too much else right now, but I just want to show y'all exactly where they was hit. I've heard a lot of different shit online. It's a bunch of rumors and lies and shit, so I'm going to give you all the facts. Yeah, we'll get right into it. Alright, so before I show you guys the exact locations, I'm going to just give you a little bit of background information about both of them quick. I'm sure most of y'all know all this if you follow the Chicago scene, and it might sound repetitive, but for those who don't or any new viewers, I want to give them a little bit of background information so it makes more sense. All right, we'll start with TB. TB was a 21-year-old dude from a set of GDs called Tyquan World. Their block is Vernon, 61st, 62nd, and Vernon. And Vernon is basically one block over. It goes King Drive, and then right to the right, to the east, is Vernon. And then you got Eberhart Roads and St. Lawrence. So Tyquan World is a bunch of shorties, basically from STL, Jaro City, and they just started their own little set called Tyquan World. Named it after dude Tyquan. It's actually the same dude that KI was always talking about and shit. She called herself Tyquan Assassin. That was a little shorty, a 13-year-old dude who got killed in some crossfire and shit. Like I said, I don't want to get into all that. That'll be for a different video, but that's how they got their name Tyquan World. And they really just started heating up probably this past 2016, 2017. Before that, no one really knew much about Tyquan World. They weren't really making no noise and shit. Even when Zach TV dropped that, live from Tukaville, like TB was in that video, and I watched that shit and I had no clue, just until basically like last year. But yeah, really when Chicago World News did the Top Killer shit named TB, which just gave him a lot of clout and shit. I'm sure he was well known in the streets, but the world and shit just didn't really know who Tyquan World was before all that. So yeah, and then T-Roy, y'all know who T-Roy was. I don't really got to say much about him. T-Roy had been around. T-Roy is probably the most notorious. He's been shouted out by everyone. Chief Keef, Dirk, Rondo number 9. But he was just a very, very well-respected gang member from O Block. He must have put in a shit ton of work. I know he had multiple bodies and shit. And I'm not gonna. The only time I'm gonna talk about bodies is if the dude's dead. Like I ain't gonna talk about shootings if either side is still alive or if the suspect is still alive. I ain't gonna talk about shootings. Only time I'm gonna do that, like I said, is if both sides dead. This is all known shit. The cops already know all this shit. Like they ain't learning nothing from me. Trust me. All right, so I'm gonna pull up this article here, the T-Roy article on Chicago Homicide Watch. It says a Southside man was shot to death inside a store in the South Shore neighborhood Tuesday morning. Just before noon, someone walked up to James Johnson when he went into the store in the 2000 block of East 71st Street and shot him in the chest. So this area right here, basically, it's what South Shore, Jackson Park area. TB was always on this block, always posted on 71st. He got hella Instagram pictures, which I'll post right now. And he was just, this was like, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but I'm almost 90% sure he had family on his father's side in this area. And his father actually was a very well-known gang member too from, I think a set called the Paxtown GDs, but his father's name was Terry Berry too. So TB was always in this area, and obviously the ops knew that. And this time, February 14th, was when T-Roy was killed. This was like a month and a half after Big A got hit. And y'all know who got Big A. It wasn't TB, but y'all can put 2 and 2 together. And then also, they had just dropped that Tyquan World video in January. So they was hella disrespectful. They was calling out everyone. Poppy, what would Poppy say? He's like, Chino, what I smoke? DQ, you a goofy. He's actually talking about O Block Chino, who was a dude that got killed in summer 2016. His real name's Trento Gatewood, if you want to pull that up. But everyone knows that was TB and Poppy, so T-Roy was on a hunt, man. He was trying to get back and shit. He was there's a reason. He wasn't just down on 71st shopping for shoes, trust me. And it was op shopping that day. And I think he went into the store, and TB was in there and just upped on him first, man. Because T-Roy got caught with a bump on him. So it's just sad, man. It's a cycle, man. I'm not making a joke about it by any means, but these dudes know the life they live. They know what come with that shit, man. It's kill or be killed, man. So, oh, fuck, man. It's sad, but like I said, I fuck with TB heavy. I respected T-Roy too, so I'm gonna show you all. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna read this to you too. This is where this is TB's article. It says a man was killed. A man who was killed in a shooting that left another man wounded last week in the South Shore neighborhood had been identified as 21-year-old Terry Berry. The shooting happened at 12:45 Tuesday in the 7,000 block of South Chapel. So South Chapel is basically it's like 2 blocks over from Jeffrey, and just like the same location. But yeah, both killed on a Tuesday, both right around the same time, man. So these dudes knew where TB chilled at and shit. It was no coincidence, man. But here, I'm gonna show you all the exact location. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the exact location right now. This is basically downtown Chicago. If you guys want to pull it up on a map yourself, I always tell people to look for that little green rectangle right there, because that's Washington Park, and that'll bring you really to the hot location, man. This is where all the shit going on right here. All these little back blocks. You got 600 right there, 60th and King, 61st and Indiana, Front Street right there, O Block right here, and then zoom in a little bit so you can see this. So you can see the street names. There's Vernon, 61st and 62nd and Vernon. It's Tyquan World. 62nd Eberhart. You got Jaro. You got Tukaville right here, St. Lawrence. But these dudes is literally, man, within a couple 100 feet of each other. People don't realize how close they actually is. So zoom out a little bit. We're going to go down to the South Shore, Jackson Park area. And this is where TB and T-Roy were killed. So article says the 2000 block of East 71st Street is where T-Roy got hit. It points right to this shoe trend store, but I don't think that was a store he actually got hit in. This whole block would be considered the 2000 block. Like right here, this is 2016 East 71st Street. I'm like 95% sure this is the store right here. TB was always posting in front of this store, had mad pictures. Actually, that picture I posted earlier, you can see that East Side Furniture shit. You can see all this shit. But I think T-Roy walked into the store. He might have had a hint, or somebody gave him said TB was down there, and then walked in. TB upped on him first, and the rest is history, man. And then right here, this is South Chapel. This is where they list TB getting hit, 7,000 block of South Chapel. So that would be anywhere from 70th to 71st, anywhere along one of these. But I think he was actually right on this little sidewalk part right here, man. Only the people who was with TB that day really know. I know he was with Cho 2 times earlier on in that day. They posted a video. So yeah, man, this shit is sad, man. RIP to both of them. I'm just gonna go down a little bit, and I'm gonna show y'all where. I'm gonna go down a little bit. And I'm gonna show y'all where TB his family stayed. It was actually block south, a little bit more down 71st. Right here, see if we can cross the street. Yeah, right here. And this apartment complex, I think, is where TB's family lived. Because Brick actually shot his another one video right here. That joint is like, oh no, went to jail, I came home, got another one. Police locked me up for guns, I came home, got another one. Yeah, that shit was right here, man. You see that church in the background, but... So yeah, man, this is where T-Roy and TB were killed, man. RIP to both. RIP to Brick, too, man. RIP to everybody. I'll get into more of TB's killer in a different video, but subscribe, comment, let me know what y'all want to see. I was thinking about doing the Poppy location next, but we'll see what happens, man. Be safe out in Chicago. It's finna be a hot summer. It's your boy Chirac News, man. I'm out.